Hey YouTube, so it's been quite a while since I did my last update, and I really just wanted to do a quick one, just kind of giving an overview of where we are on the homestead, the future homestead here, remodeling this old mobile home, and coming along really well, taking forever, and I'm definitely ready to be done. We've run into a bunch of hiccups here or there. Just got out of the hospital with one of our youngest, so we were there for a week and just all sorts of things. So production kind of came to a halt, and anyway, but we're back at it and things are going good. And let me kind of show you what's going on. So we've got one room that is completely finished, and right now it's just being used for storage. I'll kind of paint our, well, I say completely finished. The boys, this is going to be their bedroom, and they wanted to paint that wall right there blue, so that's what we're doing. Still need to finish that up, but you see we put a knockdown texture on the walls. See if I can get to focus on that, and let's see, and then painted the walls just this. We're gonna do the whole house in just this, I guess, builder beige or whatever it is, and white trim. So just real simple. So that house, or that room, is done. The rest of the house has been textured, as you can see over here. And I'm currently going through and putting the casing around all the doors and windows. Now, this is where I've had a bit of an issue, is that this is a 2x6 wall here, and these doors aren't really meant to go in the middle of a 2x6. A 2x4 stud wall is ideal, so I've had to go and like rip down custom pieces to fill the gaps before I put the casing on top of it. So that's been a lot of fun, and I've pretty much had to do that with every single cut I've made, or everything has to be customized. I've learned a lot in this process. So for instance, right here, I decided to put a 3.0 door into this room, which is great and nice and wide, but it means that I can't just slap a piece of trim up around it. I gotta rip it down, and you know, this side is 1.25 inches. This side over here was just straight up 1 inch. This one was good, but I had to cut the ends off of it. So luckily I got away with this piece here being just fine. So now I've got a kind of a mix match hodgepodge set of trim that I'm using. I don't know if y'all remember, but this is part of the pile, and I got the whole thing at Lowe's on a coal cart for 30 bucks. And that's pretty amazing considering just one of these pieces of crown molding is $30 in and of itself. Not one stack, but one piece. So it was about, I think it was $1,700 worth of molding for 30 bucks. So those deals are out there. Let me show you again how I've had to customize and rip down all these pieces. So these windows I set just barely too close together, so a full piece of casing wouldn't fit here, so I had to rip off like 1/4 inch on that one and 1/4 inch on that one. It came together quite nicely. You can see right here where instead of coming to a point at the top, it comes to a point about 1/4 inch down. And then of course I had to rip these custom pieces to fill the gaps because well, either I didn't do it correctly or I just don't have the right windows for this application. Either way, you know, I'm just going with what I got, and it's working. So that brings me to the next thing, which is this cobalt table saw, and this is basically what I'm using to rip down almost every piece that I put up. And then of course we've got the DeWalt here that I'm using quite a bit as well. I want to do an extensive review on this saw. I'll do it later on, but this thing has actually been really great, and I didn't expect it to be as nice as it is, considering it was the least expensive saw. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do an extensive review on it later. Um, See, there's a new piece of subfloor right here, and while I was in the hospital with my son, actually my dad and a good friend came out and tore up a giant hole that had been right here for quite a while from water damage before we purchased it, and put that down. So that's awesome, and that's the last subfloor. Let's see, there's there's a pile of the old stuff. So real quick, wrap things up. Kitchen was completely ripped out. We got new cabinets, and once the walls are painted, we will put those in. So for the 5 of you guys who actually made it to the end, congratulations and thank you. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. But just glad you're watching, and I can't wait to keep showing you guys more of what we're doing here. Thanks a lot.